Strategy review, evaluation, and control. Organizations are most vulnerable when they are at the peak of their success. Strategies become obsolete. Internal and external environments are dynamic for the success of the company. In strategy evaluation, it is vital for the organization's well being and alert management to potential actual problems in a timely fashion. It is erroneous strategic decision that can have severe negative impact on organizations. We have three basic activities. Examine the underlying basis of a firm's strategy, compare expected to actual results, identify corrective actions to ensure that performance conforms to plans. Strategy evaluation is a complex and sensitive undertaking. Its overemphasis can be costly and counterproductive. How to appraise a strategic performance? You can ask this question: have assets increased? Increase in profitability? Increase in sales? Increase in productivity? Does the profit margin, ROI, or EPS ratio increase? In Rumelt's model, we have four criteria or four factors that we have to consider for strategy evaluation. Consistency: this strategy should not present inconsistent goals and policies. Consonance: need for strategies to examine sets of trends. Feasibility: neither overtax resources or create unsolvable sub-problems. Advantage: creation or maintenance of the competitive advantage. In strategy evaluation, there are difficulties might organization experience. It increases in environment's complexity. Difficulty predicting future with accuracy, increasing number of variables, rate of obsolescence of plans, domestic and global events, decreasing time span for planning certainty. The strategy evaluation should initiate managerial questioning, trigger review of objectives and values, stimulate creativity in generating alternatives. We have to review the underlying basis of strategy, develop revised external factor and internal factor evaluation matrix, and to review the effectiveness of strategy, check the competitors' reaction to strategy, competitors' change in strategy, competitors' changes in strengths and weaknesses, reason for competitors' strategic change, reason for competitors' successful strategies, competitors' present market positions and profitability, potential for competitors' retaliation, potential for cooperation with the competitors. We have to monitor the SWOT analysis of the organization. Are strengths still strengths? Have we added additional strengths? Are weaknesses still weaknesses? Have we developed our weaknesses? Are opportunities still opportunities? Other opportunities developed? Are threats still threats? Other threats emerge? Are we vulnerable to hostile takeover? We have to continue to review the basis of strategy evaluation. Just compare the existing strategy from the revised strategy. So we have to compare if there's a significant differences with the both strategies and do a corrective action for this. Try to list down the revised internal and external strategic position of the company and answer it by the ended question, yes or no. And to check the progress, if you achieve your objective, you can also answer it by yes or no. And at the last portion or the last column of your table, you have to get the results if you can do a corrective actions for your strategy. For evaluation, we have to measure organizational performance. So we have to get the significant difference of the existing to the revised strategies. First, we have to compare the expected to actual result, investigate deviation from plan, evaluate individual performance, progress towards stated objectives. We have the quantitative criteria for strategy evaluation. Financial ratio. Compare the performance over different periods, compare performance to competitors, compare performance to industry averages. Keep financial ratios. So we have the ROI, ROE, profit margin, market share, debt to equity, EPS, sales growth, and assets. And we have the qualitative evaluation of the strategy, internal consistency of strategy, consistency with environment, appropriateness in view of resources, acceptable degree of risk, appropriate time frame, workability of the strategy. For this characteristic of the strategy evaluation, we have the economical, meaningful, generates useful information, timely information, and it provides accurate picture of the events. We can also use the balance scorecard. We have four perspective to evaluate the strategies from this: financial performance, customer knowledge, internal business processes, learning and growth. And we have this contingency planning and alternative plans that can be put into effect if certain key events do not occur as expected. Auditing financial audits determine correspondence between assertions based on strategic plan and established criteria. Environmental audits ensure sound and safe practices. In 21st century, challenges in strategic management still happen. Is this art or a science? But still, strategic management has the formulation, implementation, and evaluation. So we should answer these questions. Should strategies be visible or hidden from the stakeholders? Should process be more top-down or bottom-up? So we have to review, evaluate, and control the strategy of the organization.